we go into Busse Woods. Christmas Eve. I like to walk here in the summer, but I've never been here in the winter. So we'll see what it's like. Not a lot of people around. It's kind of the way I like it. Okay, so we're going this way towards the semi-frozen lake. Here's a map of everything. Fish at your own risk. It's actually pretty big. See what's down this way. All right, this is where you usually see a lot of people fishing. Obviously there is none right now. I'm gonna check this out. You can see over there, there's a bridge. I think you can see it there. I'm gonna walk across there later, but I wanna see this first. I believe this is Schaumburg, Illinois. Oh, almost slipped. Yeah, you can fish off here. Obviously the fishing's not too good right now. Yep. There's that bridge over there in the background in the center. Be going on there later. There's a plane going to O'Hare. You can get a little view here. The plane again. It's nice to see it like this. I've never been here in the winter. Usually when I go here, there's plenty of people fishing here. And you can see across there. I'm not going to attempt to walk on this ice. Even if it was 0 out, I still wouldn't. Right now it's about 38 degrees. Another view underneath there where the water is frozen too. Go check out the other side and then we'll go back. Go walk on the main path where that bridge is that you saw earlier. I've lived in this area for many decades and I've never, up until maybe 3 years ago, came here. I always heard people talk about it, but I never went here. Something went across that ice there with that line. Kind of see it right there. Go to the other edge here. Fallen tree. You see the land there. Yeah, this is actually really nice and calm. Nice to just sit out here if it was a little warmer, but then again, it wouldn't be icy. So, I'm gonna go back to the car, go to another part. Saw this on the way back. Talks about all the fishing regulations, limits and everything like that. It's common fish in Cook County, which is where we're at. Perch, walleye, catfish, crappie, bullhead. bluegill. Remember those bluegills when I was a kid. Used to catch some of those somewhere else in Wisconsin. Throw them back. And of course there's the carp too. It also talks about fishing line and how to be careful. Boating too. Anyway, going back to the car. Quick view from the car. Over there, past the center there, is where that dam was. That I was just at, or with the railings. Anyway, letting the car warm up for a few minutes. I'm gonna go check out the rest of this place. Further along we go here. I'm gonna go to the main area. Where the bridge is. Go over here. Only a few cars around here. So yeah, I gotta park over here. And then go over the bridge. It's a little walk, but we'll go there. Just realized that I parked in the wrong area. I have to go down here. This is where I gotta go to get to that bridge. Thought something was amiss, but there we go. Go park over here. All right, check it out. Here's the right path. Go down this way. Oh, it's kind of icy here, gotta be careful. Anyway, during the summer along this way, there's a lot of bikes that go past, so you really gotta be careful. That bridge that I showed you earlier is kind of in the center left. You might be able to spot it. There's that little building in front of it, but it's after there. Yeah, this is kind of slippery here. Be careful I don't slip and fall in the mud on the right there. Okay, I got past all the ice here. I'm at a safer part of the concrete now. Anyway, here's a map with everything. It shows you where we are. I think around here is where the railing was earlier. I can either go this way or I can go forward. I usually go forward, so that's where I'm gonna go. Nobody on the bridge today. Usually there are a couple people fishing. And actually some people climb down the rocks too and fish. Well, somebody came behind me and started talking, and I had to stop because it ruined the moment. So anyway, this is where I came from, out there. That's where I walked from. And now I'm gonna go over towards here. Hear that loud noise coming from that building. I don't know if you can hear it. All those rocks down there. You hate to fall down there and hit those rocks. Oh, this is interesting. You see this side's all frozen. Over there it's not. And you can see somebody in the back there fishing. That's cool. So anyway, down here, like right around here, people often go down there and fish during the summer. All the way down here, they go and fish. So obviously now they can't. I don't think ice fishing is allowed here. Ugh. Imagine climbing on those rocks and falling. Probably, you know, break your head open, crack your head open. Especially if there's nobody around, that'd be even worse. So anyway, yeah, you'll see somebody down there. 2 people fishing, it looks like. I guess the water's moving, so it's not going to freeze. I'll get a look here. Over there. I'm not going to go down there. I'm not going to roll down and slide on the ice. It's not that steep, but still, it's not worth it. I'm by myself. I'm not going to do that. So, anyway, here's a view. What's going on here? Pretty soon you'll be able to see over that way is where I was earlier with the bar and the where I said people fish a lot too. So we'll see that in a minute. But first, let's look down here. Oh, see the water going there. Nice view here across here. Oh, see the water running down there through the hole there. And here's all the water that's not frozen. Ah, you can see it now here. There's this little lookout here where you can see. If you look right about here is where those railings are, where I was earlier. Take another look here. Let's see over here. Looks like some ducks, I believe. And there's a better view. There you go. Okay, I took a right and actually realized on the left there's something interesting which I'm going to show you on the way back. Just a small little area, but I forgot about it. And there we go. There you go again. There is the area with the fishing with the railing. Enough on that already though. Just gonna go this way. Yeah, during the summer, the grass here is really, really high. So like this kind of right here, it's really, really high. So sometimes it's hard to actually see this area. Just gonna keep going this way. Then we'll turn around, we'll go back to where we came and then show you that area on the left. I believe that'll be it. There's a lot of nice places like this in Northwest Illinois. There's actually a really nice place near that mall that I was at on Black Friday, Woodfield Mall. There's an area there that's walk around. Maybe I'll do a video on that one day. It's a lot like this, except a lot nicer trees. So, let's take a little view of this right here. I don't know what that building is there with the, it's like it's got a silo there. I don't know what that is. Anyway, normally in the summer, when you're going this way, you got to keep your heads up because these bikes will just come right behind you. Some people will say heads up, some people just go right past you. You won't hear the sound of the bike until about 5 seconds before they're behind you. Actually starting to get a little warm here. I think I last saw it was 38 degrees. I think the high today was 45, but that was maybe about 2 hours ago. Just keep going for a little bit. Share the trail. That's right. Some people aren't considerate of that. Oh well. As I continue further, see some people coming. Okay, I came across a little opening here. And it just seems to keep going. And there's a little rest area down there, further down there. And it looks like, I don't know what this is, but there's a little sign over here. Can't even see what that is. Seems kind of weird. Maybe it blew out there. Now I think it's actually sideways. Anyway, just something I noticed. I believe there's actually a little path coming up here to go towards the lake. Here. Yeah. Oh, wow. Gotta be careful. Looks like this. Oh. I've seen these things before. We used to call these ugly fruit. I don't know what they are. Okay, I'm going underneath the tree. It looks like it, I don't know, maybe it didn't split here. Here are those weird looking things, those ugly fruit things, as my friend used to call them. But yeah, you gotta be careful, you don't hit your head there. Oh, it's getting muddy here. Cut through here. Oop. I don't know if this fallen tree here blocks the way. I don't know. Maybe this is the end of it right here. Looks like a lot of things are trampled down here. Right here. Well, it looks like it still keeps going. More things trampled down. Yeah. There's somebody's fishing over there. I'm gonna go check it out. Okay, I got through all that mess and I'm over here. There's a lot to see here. Just another part of the lake. Somebody threw one of those ugly fruit out there. If you know what those things are called, please tell me. Anyway, nothing really to see here. I'm just gonna go back to where I came. Here's just another part that I saw when I was walking back A little bit different path than what I took before. Anyway, everything's smashed down here. So, gotta find my way out of here now. There's a path somewhere. I'll find it. Okay, found my way out. Wasn't that difficult. Oh, slippery and muddy in there. Anyway, brush off my feet here. I'm not gonna go any really further. It's just the same for what I remember. It looks like people down there are going to another little side path. Anyway, just much of the same thing. I don't think I've actually ever been to the end of this, actually. I think it's the left side, the place where I didn't go. When I went right instead of left earlier is where I went to the end. I don't think I did here, but I believe there's a parking lot over there down in the center. Anyway, just gonna go down this way. And instead of making a left, I'm gonna go straight, which would be the way where I could have made a left and made a right before. Still walking here. And it's funny, I was thinking about those people that I saw earlier by the ice. You could probably see them a little bit in the video. They're probably wondering, like, who is this person coming up here? So you see somebody walking towards you in a place like this, you kind of just walk away. Understandable, you don't know what kind of people are in the woods here. So anyway, just go this way and I'll show you that other part. Then I believe I'm done. There's the bridge from this angle. Going towards there. Anyway, I know I mentioned the name of this place, but it's actually called Busse Woods. It's B-U-S-S-E. Covers a lot of area, the northwest suburbs of Illinois. It's a cool place to check out. Just give yourself some time to walk around. As long as you don't go off the beat path like I did in that overgrown area, you'll be fine, meaning you won't get lost. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, here's the part where I made a right earlier. Now I'm gonna go straight, show you this little area here. Yeah, actually, right over there is where it gets residential again. Not a very long walk. What I want to show you is over here, on the left here. Okay, I left that area. I just took a quick video of that. There were a lot of people fishing there, so I didn't want to bother them. But basically, it's just another area to fish. So, I'm gonna go back to the car now. Every time I go out here in the cold, my throat kind of gets scratchy, so anyway, it's all good. There's actually a lot more to this Busse Woods, but this is the little part that I'm going to show. They actually have some parts where it goes over one of the main roads. Maybe I'll do that another day. But that's a couple blocks away, or I shouldn't say a couple blocks, a couple miles away. So anyway, going back to my car. Well, on my way out, I'm actually gonna take a picture over here looking at it from this angle. There you go. Can you hear that sound? Anyway, it's coming from that building that I was by earlier. Anyway, so yeah, this is a pretty enjoyable place in the summer. It's actually not bad in the winter either. And actually, just a little bit ago, someone on a bicycle, zoomed right past me without any warning. And like I said earlier, I only heard them about 5 seconds before they're behind me. I know you're supposed to watch for them, but most of them will give you a heads up. Still that sound. Don't recall hearing that during the summer. On my way out, I saw this sign here. I guess the American Society of Civil Engineers did this Upper Salt Creek Watershed Floodwater Management Plan, 1986. Sitting on a rock here. Anyway, if you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe.